Hi, today we are going to learn about eating out at restaurants. I have so many clients ask, what can I eat when I go out? I love going out for date night or with my friends, and I'm worried that my diet, I won't be able to do that anymore. Guess what? That is exactly why I love this program. You are not stuck or committed to protein shakes or diet bars. You can eat real food that's at actual restaurants and not feel guilty about it. I love it. So I'm sharing 5 great tips for ordering food when you're eating out. Let's go. Okay, tip number 1, this might be the most important. Watch for hidden carbs. Carbs can be in sauces or dressings. If it tastes sweet, it probably has sugar in it. Carbs can be in meatballs. That's how they hold the meat together. Watch for things that say like gluten-free, or if it's like a cauliflower crust, these will have hidden carbs for sure. There's something in it that's making it look like bread, and that's probably a carb of some sort. Also, I went out to eat with my friends the other night and I ordered a cauliflower crust and it was so sweet. It tasted like sugar and I was just certain it had sugar in it. So I just ate the toppings off of the cauliflower crust and I was still able to stay in ketosis. So if you don't know, don't eat it. Tip number 2, ask. Ask your waiter, do you have a keto menu or do you have a low carb menu or what are your low carb options? Or ask them, does this have sugar in it? Do you know if this has gluten in it? Just ask questions. The waiters are there because they have expertise in the food. If they need to go back to the kitchen and ask, that is their job. So just be patient and be kind and let the waiter inform you of what is in the food. Number 3, look it up. A lot of major restaurants have their nutritional information online. So if you know where you're going in advance, you could look that up ahead of time or even at the restaurant. Even MyFitnessPal has a lot of these restaurants and pre-made foods in the app. So look it up and check the nutritional information. I've had hit or miss experience with websites that are keto restaurant guide websites. There have been a lot of opinions out there about what keto is and what will keep you into ketosis. And I've seen a lot of those websites steering people wrong about what to order at restaurants. So I would look for facts like specific nutritional information that's being pushed out by the restaurant and not opinions about what people think might be keto and what they think might be keto friendly. Okay, number 4, and this might be my favorite tip. If it's on the menu, they can put it on your plate. I promise you this. If you are at a restaurant and you see tacos, they can take the tortilla away. They can add a cheese crisp, like just crispin cheese on the skillet or whatever they're cooking it on. And they can put that on top of lettuce. Like they have these things in their kitchen. If they're willing and they're able, and if it's that kind of restaurant, they can put it on your plate. I was at another restaurant and I ordered the taco salad and I said no beans, no tortilla chips, no corn. And I think there was another carb on it. It was maybe croutons or something like that. I said, leave all that, give me extra avocado, extra sour cream, and extra cheese. They totally did it, and it was no problem at all. I've been at many restaurants that offer spinach artichoke dip, which is super, super fatty and very low carb, but they always serve it with bread or chips. So how are you supposed to eat it? It sounds kind of weird and gross to just eat it with a fork. I always ask, do you have cucumber slices? Do you have celery sticks? Usually they do. They have something like that they can put with your spinach artichoke dip. So when I'm in a group, they can get the chips and the bread or whatever comes with the appetizer, and I just have my cucumbers, and it's not a problem at all. Okay, my last final tip, number 5, is that you are fueling your body. Never forget that. Food is fuel. Food is not always going to be interesting. Food is not always going to be fun. We take the emotions out of food and just realize it's to fuel our body, and you will make such better choices. Just realize that I want to stay in ketosis. Remember your whys. Why do I want to stay in ketosis? And you can still socialize. You can still be with people. You can still go out and stay in ketosis. Like when I go out, I'm here to socialize. I'm here to make friends. I'm here so that I can enjoy a night with my husband. Okay. I'm not here so that I can binge eat and I can eat my emotions and I can eat all the carbs and the sugar and all those things that are going to not align with my goals. Okay. I don't want to do that to myself. It's not worth it. If I do, I'm going to feel bloated. I'm going to feel remorse. I'm going to feel a headache. I'm going to feel constipation. Like there's all these side effects that we sign up for. If we choose to get out of ketosis, it's not worth it. So just remember when you're at a restaurant to make those choices from your brain and not from your emotions. Okay, now I'm going to be sharing with you my restaurant guide where I can go into almost any restaurant and feel confident I'm going to stay in ketosis. For instance, chicken wings. I didn't always love them, but it's something that I can eat that fuels my body and gives me that keto energy that I need. So no sauce on the chicken wings, remember, and add extra ranch or blue cheese. And they usually come with celery sticks as well, extra bonus. I already talked about salad. You got a big bowl of greens. What can you put on that bowl of greens? Look at the whole menu and see what can be included. Think about tacos or fajitas. You have the meat and just ask for what you need. Sour cream, cheese, guacamole or avocado. I don't want beans. I don't want rice. I don't want the tortillas. Don't even put them on my plate because I don't want to be tempted to eat them. Sandwiches and hamburgers can always come in a lettuce wrap, or you can have them put it on a salad. I've done this many, many times. You just ask for extra dressing, extra ranch, extra mayo, extra cheese, whatever you need to bring up that fat intake and keep the carbs low. Think about a charcuterie board. These are so common now. These are at a lot of parties I've been to. A lot of restaurants offer this as an appetizer. Think about what's on it. Cheese, meat, nuts. These are all keto approved. Just think about what also comes with it. Bread or toast points or something like that. You're going to ask them to not put that on your plate because you don't want to be tempted. And especially when we're eating socially, our brain gets turned off and we kind of start going on autopilot and reaching for those carbs that we're usually used to eating. So if they just leave it off your plate, you won't have to make those decisions while you're trying to also engage in conversation with other people. I hope this helps you today. Check out my restaurant guide and ask me if you have any questions about what to eat at a restaurant. I'm here to help you. Good luck. Bye.